nami pa je tudi predstavnik Evropske komisije iz Direktorata za javno zdravje in varno hrano, gospod Filip Borkovski, ki nam bo namenil nekaj uvodnih besed, govoril pa bo v angleškem jeziku. Mr. Borkovski, please.
Good morning, everybody, and sorry for speaking in English. I can also speak in Polish, but I think that it will be better if I speak in English. Well, I maybe should introduce myself shortly to give you some background and also then you better understand my comments concerning NGOs. So I already mentioned the first thing about myself. I'm Polish and I'm Polish national, a PhD economist working for the European Commission, Director General for Health, and within the directorate, because we're a big organization, there are separate directorates and then units, and in my unit we're dealing, among other things, with tobacco control. So we are trying to introduce new rules concerning tobacco, and here is the first point that one of our key interlocutors, key stakeholders for us, are the people working for NGOs. For the NGOs dealing with the tobacco problem, the NGOs like Association of European Cancer Leagues, Smoke-Free Partnership. They are very important, and here I can speak with also from my personal experience from my previous job at the European Commission, because in the antitrust, health antitrust, dealing with big pharmaceutical companies. Again, there I could see the importance of NGOs, associations that were the counterweight. They provided the different vision, they represented different interests. It's very important. And this is the counterweight of corporate interest, where the other people, the industry, they're mainly driven by profit. You are driven by different values. And today it's very important because markets are very good, markets usually work, but we shouldn't forget that. I don't forget about this as PhD economists, that markets create externalities. Externalities can be positive or negative, but it's important that they are taken into account. And this is at the European level, the role of social partners such as NGOs to provide necessary feedback on those externalities that the European institutions like the European Commission can take into account. So at the European level you play a very important role. This is checks and balances. It's thanks to you that we try to balance different interests, not to side only with those big companies with big budgets for lobbying, with great lawyers and people who can very convincingly explain what is in the interest of the company's interest of the society. Now, you already mentioned this thing, if I understood correctly, thanks to the link to the Slavic languages, that here you are meeting in a group of different NGOs. This is already a good example of networking. And when I prepared my notes, what I wanted to say here in this room was how networking is important. And here I see a good example of networking at the national level. Of course, from my perspective, from Brussels' perspective, it's very important that you look also for partners abroad in other member states to make your voice heard also at the European level, and also to share knowledge, to share experiences, because people face similar problems. And it's always better to talk to other people who already went through certain things and gain from their experience. And now a few words, because the Commission generally encourages NGOs, and there are good examples of that encouragement, depending on the field. I know that you are here from different fields, not only from my field of expertise, which is health, but also from other fields, social, climate change. Within the Commission we have different departments, and those departments, depending on the policies, they try to encourage social partners, and I'll just name a few programs which exist there. My colleagues from Director General for Environment and another one for Climate Action, they support NGOs through the LIFE framework partnership agreements, where they provide certain grants for the European associations, where they have a list of NGOs which are interlocutors for them. There is a progress program run by my colleagues from the employment, which is the European platform against poverty and social exclusion. And finally, I know I shouldn't use this forum to advertise, but my Director General for Half Day, we're renewing our platform of which we used to contact NGOs and social partners, which is Health Policy Forum. And the Health Policy Forum is a new approach to how we contact people. Because before, given that we are in Brussels and we want to cover all member states, we were inclined to look for the partners who were representative for more than 1 or 2 member states, who were pan-European. Now we make an effort, thanks to new technologies, to involve also people who don't have partners in other member states. Health Policy Forum will provide for interactive tools. It will also allow the partners from contacting each other. So that if those of you who work in the health sector remember Health Policy Forum and give it a try sometime from now when it's launched, you may find this platform good partners in other European member states. And now I would like to thank you for your efforts here, and the fact that you meet and discuss your project. It's a great encouragement also for me, who sits somewhere in the small office and tries to implement the European directives. Thank you very much.